Hi guys, this is Tarot of the Divine. I know that it's been a while since I've been on this channel. Um, Not sure when I'll actually upload this video, um, but I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm still up and running. I just had to take a hiatus from YouTube for a while. Um, I had to really clear my energy away from other people, kind of hermited myself, um, cut a lot of things out of my life. Unfortunately, I had to sever some ties with people, and it definitely wasn't personal. It was more so due to a spiritual thing for healing and such. Just no negativity, none of that. Um, and I think that it's important that we all do that, at some point in our lives. Just kind of a reevaluation, um, and a reassessment, if you will. All right. So this is a general reading. What I am doing today is a should I stay? It's a simple should I stay or should I go reading. Okay. I know a lot of people with it being, in the new year, you're making new decisions. It's a lot of stuff going on in the world. And so sometimes, you want to know if it's really conducive to either stay or go in, you know, um, a situation, you know. So I will get started here. As you guys know, if you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, um, I always like to keep some Palo Santo or some sage lit while I'm doing any reading, especially live readings. Um, but I do that to make sure that I protect my energy. And again, guys, this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, but if it does resonate, and if you're here, there is a message here for you, okay? I will be doing other readings and uploading them. Not sure when I'll get around to uploading them. Probably right at the beginning of the year, okay? Or towards mid-month, probably towards like mid-January, somewhere in there. I feel like that's the time frame that this reading is going to be needed. Okay? All right. So let's get started. So if you're in a situation that's kind of malevolent, and you're wanting to know if you should stay or should you go, let's find out. Wow. You got Judgment. So yeah, there's some reassessing that needs to be done. However, if you're wondering if you should stay or should you go, if you're dealing with the divine masculine who just happens to be a fire sign, that's the energy here. If you are, this message is definitely for you. Somebody could be definitely bored in the relationship, and I think that's your energy. There may not be an even give and take there. They're focusing on, and this could be you, focusing on this rather than this, or all the cups together. But when I get the Judgment and should I stay or should I go reading, that usually means that the relationship is worth resurrecting or worth saving. But it takes two. Okay? Do you see how in this particular Judgment card, how she's speaking from a balcony, almost like she's above him. She's speaking like down to him. And then I say that because I see the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is discontentment. The Four of Cups is boredom in a relationship. And then you have the Judgment here. Okay? So you may be preemptively judging your partner. You may be considering making a really, really big move. Excuse me. I'm going to clarify this. But usually the Judgment is something worth resurrecting. It's resurrection. It does not depict this in this certain deck. All right, this depicts more so of a situational, should we stay together or should we? Because you see the guy, he looks like he's trying to work it out here. Do you see that? He's speaking to her like, hey, let's talk about this. Can you come down? Let's talk about this. And that's really the kind of feeling that I'm getting for you guys. So if you're here, and if that resonates with you, this message is definitely for you. Okay. Let me clarify this. Why is the Judgment here, Spirit? Show me why the Judgment is here. Show me why the Judgment is here. Okay? Wow. Wow. All right. So you could be thinking about a third party situation here. This is the energy. Maybe partying, maybe getting together, maybe gatherings, maybe, just overall having fun. The advice here is the moon. That moon is clandestine affairs, that's secrets. So you could have your eye on someone else, or your other party could, and the energies can switch, or they could have their eye on somebody else. But it looks like you guys are a family or living together. But then the Four of Cups is here again. That boredom hits. So somebody may have had a third situation outside of this. Okay. And there's definitely things that have not been said. There are definitely secrets kept. You've got the two most secretive cards in the deck. You've got the High Priestess and you have the Moon. Okay, so there's something that hasn't been revealed yet, but it will. Things that are done in the dark will come out in the light. And so it's kind of like making that decision. Do we work on this, or do I go with this other person, or do I stay with them? Okay. Should I stay or should I go? And if this is a marriage, I think that you guys may be single for a while because something does come out. That means that you still have to communicate. Communicate in love. But this definitely looks like a marriage or some type of traditional relationship. But, you may have to be single for a while, and maybe that's what you want. Um, yeah, like a new start. And I think that if you were to get this new start, then that would resurrect things. Maybe you guys just need some time apart from the tradition, from the monotony. There are lessons to be learned here, though. Definite lessons. You have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. There are definitely definite lessons here. Using your intuition, whether you want to accept this cup that this person is offering you. Okay, and of course these energies could be transposed. So your partner could be thinking about leaving. Your partner and you could be kind of at a crossroads at the moment. Okay? All right? So you may have to spend some time alone, but the good news is you'll learn a lot from it, and I think that it will resurrect the situation, because third parties, once that comes into play, it's hard to bounce back from that. Okay? So hopefully this helps someone. I know that was not a really definitive answer, but that's for you to decide. That's all about what the judgment is about. The judgment is about, making sound decisions, things being resurrected, things coming from the past possibly. But it's all about the ultimate decision once you have this information for your guidance. Okay? But third parties, it's really hard to bounce back from that. Okay? So if there's ever been a third party situation, either you need to speak your truth about it, or they need to speak their truth about it, because and I got the moon twice as well. When you get the moon twice, that's something that's lies, that's deceit, that's things being hidden, things that are not being said. So just make sure that you're on the up and up, and that your slate is clean. Okay, that's all we're worried about, is if your slate is clean. Because third party situations are hard to come back from. And like I said, you may have to be single for a while in order to learn this lesson. Or they may have to learn a lesson to see, what it is to be without you. Okay? Maybe some moving and some traveling here as well. Just want to point that out. But it does look like you guys are living together. Okay? So if that does not resonate to you, it was not for you, but this was definitely for somebody. Should I stay or should I go? All right? This has been my Should I Stay or Should I Go reading for Tarot of the Divine. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back with more videos. Have a great day. Namaste.